Bella, where have you been, Loca? It's time for your 25-minute no equipment Pilates workout. Obviously, you'll have to let me know in the comments if you are an Edward or a Jacob girl. But for now, come to the back of the mat standing. We're taking some deep centering breaths as we lift the arms up over the head, scoop them down as you squat low, and raise them up above your head. Exhale as you squat, scoop the arms, bring them up as you inhale deeply. Setting your intention for today's class as you hang low over the legs, getting a good stretch, maybe grabbing hold of both elbows and bending and stretching one leg at a time. Bring your hands to the mat. Slowly walk out into your downward facing dog. Bend through each leg at a time. Try to bring your chest to your thighs, gently pedaling out the heels. Take a big inhale like your lab partner just smelled something rancid. Bring your chest to your thighs and gently roll down. Hips meet the mat, untuck the toes, and lift your gaze to the sky. Look over your left shoulder like the Cullens just entered the cafeteria. Come through center and look over your right shoulder. Great job. Come through center, tuck the toes, lift up into that downward facing dog one last time. Pedal out the heels. Welcome to Forks, where it is always rainy and gloomy. Walk your hands over to your feet now, and let's gently, vertebrae by vertebrae, roll up to standing. Feet are hip distance apart, toes are slightly turned out, arms reach by your ears as you squat down. Sweep your arms with you as you lift by your ears as you squat. Tighten your core as if you were almost crushed by a moving vehicle, but somehow Edward stopped it with one hand. 3 more like this. All your Google searches could not prepare you to have to say it out loud. On this next one, lift your left heel, press yourself up. As you lower down, lift your right heel and press yourself up. Alternating sides here as you continue to swing your arms. This is the skin of a killer, Bella. Give me 6 more like this before we hold low. The lion fell in love with the lamb, and the lamb is holding low in that squat in another 3, 2, last one like this. The next time that you lower down, you are holding low and alternating heel lifts. Once you get the hang of the movements, feel free to add in the arms. Is she even Italian? Squat low like you're meeting the Cullens for the first time. Time for the American pastime. On this next one, hold low, pull your right arm back behind you, your gaze follows. Pull your left arm back behind you, your gaze follows. Just alternating sides here. Sink even deeper into that squat. Arms long, core tight. This is vampire baseball, baby. This is only possible during a thunderstorm. One more. Come through center and stand up. Good job. Let's make our way down to the mat. Knees bent. Arms reach out in front of you and just lean back into a C curve. Come up to seated. Lean as far back as you can. Find your challenge point and come up to seated. Just a few more, getting our core nice and warm here. Last one. Pause at your challenge point and then roll all the way down. Let's get into these abs. Hands behind your head, elbows wide. Float your left knee into tabletop, then your right. Lift your chest up and lower. He promised you forever at prom, and now he's telling you you don't belong in his world. Cue the depression montage and crunch up, exhaling as you lift, making sure your lower back is pressed into the mat. 2 more like this. 1. On this next one, lift your chest, extend your left leg long back into tabletop, head lowers. Crunch up, extend the right leg long, back into tabletop and lower. This is your flow. Can you reach those legs like you're reaching for Jacob, your own personal son? Slowly starting to feel like yourself again, fixing up Jacob's bike, meeting his friends, and even smiling and laughing a bit. 2 more like this. 1. Let's add in a side reach. So as you extend the right leg, right hand goes to the outside of the left leg. You tuck it back in and lower down. Switch sides. Just alternating reaches here, really starting to feel those obliques wake up. Reach over like you just saw Edward's ghost on the back of a motorcycle. Stop doing stupid stuff, Bella. Give me 4 more like this. Jacob is expressing his feelings towards you, but all you can worry about is jumping off of cliffs. Last one like this before you get yourself killed. Lower down. On this next one, lift the chest, hug the knees in, extend both legs out long and arms by your ears. Swoop them in, hug the knees to the chest, and extend. You want to think about pulling the legs and arms to the opposite sides of the room, finding lots of length and strength in this movement. 1 minute you're learning about werewolf legends at the reservation, and the next, Jacob is ghosting you. Heartbreak mode is back on full blast. Hug your knees in as you exhale, and just give me 3 more. 2. And 1. From here, grab hold of your left leg, extend the right leg out long, and pull your leg in twice as you switch. Pull, pull, switch, and repeat, alternating sides. Can you lift your chest up just a little bit more and really find length through those legs? Release your arms by your waist and keep switching. Jacob's back and he's huge. There's definitely something going on. 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in, lower the chest. Give your knees a little rock. Set both feet down in towards the glutes, and let's get into some bridging. Lift the hips, squeeze the core in tight, lower down with control. Squeeze your glutes up at the top. Was that really Edward you saw when you decided to jump off of a cliff? No, but he does know that you decided to jump off of a cliff. Jacob is awesome, but you have to go after your one true love. So give me 2 more before we add on. On this last one, lift the hips high, squeeze the glutes, raise your left leg into tabletop, set it down, lower the hips. Lift the hips, right leg goes into tabletop, lower it down, lower the hips. Make sure your core is well and engaged as you set off for Italy. You have a vampire boyfriend to save. Edward is about to sparkle in front of all of these people, so make sure you are exhaling as you lift, inhaling as you lower. You saved Edward, you faced the Volturi, and now it's time to go back to Forks and face Jacob. Last one like this before we hold lifted. Press the hips up and alternate lifting each leg into tabletop. Can you lift the hips a little higher, making sure your core is nice and tight to prevent any rocking? Your legs are the only things that should be moving. 3, 2. On this next one, hold the left leg up in tabletop, reach your arms to the sky, extend the left leg and your arms out by your ears. Exhale as you pull everything in. Inhale as you extend the leg and arms in one nice fluid movement. Your leg doesn't have to come much lower than in line with your other knee. There's definitely a love triangle brewing and you need to look your best, so extend, crunch in. Just 2 more and you already know we're holding for pulses. Take a big inhale and pulse your hips up. All your weight is on your right heel. How high can you get those hips? Just for 3, 2, 1, lower the foot. Do not lower the hips. Let's go straight into the other side. Extend the right leg long, bring it in. Extend arm and leg out long and then crunch it in. You got this. You are so strong. You're like a newborn vampire, super strong and choosing to move slow and steady with control. Use your breath to help you. Just give me 2. And on this last one, hold everything lifted, pulse your hips high. Can you keep all your weight in that left heel like you're balancing 2 worlds, werewolves and vampires? Lower the foot down, keep those hips lifted. We're going back into bridges. Lower and lift. Don't hate me, you love it. Hands are to the sky for a bit of an extra challenge and see how high you can squeeze those glutes. You finally got your vampire boyfriend back, but he's been super jealous and does not like your friendship with Jacob. Keep those hips lifted all the way at the top and give me little pulses, really squeezing your glutes. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lower the hands, lower the heels, lower the hips. Great job. Give your knees a little rock from side to side. Hug them into your chest. Give them a little roll. Let's come on to our 4-point meal. Getting ready to watch Jacob turn into a werewolf. Extend your left leg and your right leg into plank. Hold here. Arch through the top of the spine. Really find strength. Engage your core. Pivot to your right hand. Lift your left hand up to the sky. Your gaze can follow. Set it back down. Come through center. Other side. We're coming into a side body plank. Lifting the arm up, lowering and switching sides. That core is nice and tight the whole time. On this next one, as you lift your arm up, scoop underneath your body, lift it back up again before you set it down on the mat and switch sides. So we're just adding in that spinal twist to get even deeper into those obliques. Reach like you're dodging all of Jacob's flirting attempts and Edward's brooding. The werewolves and the vampires put their differences aside for you, Queen. You are the main character, and everyone has to start training for this newborn vampire army. Both Jacob and Edward make it very clear you are never alone. Just give me 3 more like this. You're gonna be calling me wet dog in a minute when this rain starts to pour down. But for now, give me 2 more and you already know that we are holding for pulses. Last one. On whatever side you're on, lift your hips up to the sky. Pulse up and up. Just for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight into the other side. And we pulse. Great job. Pulse high like the army is approaching and you are bracing for action. Just for 2 and 1. Set the arm down. Let's get straight into the next set. Pike your hips up high, heels are lifted. Roll down into your plank with control. Just flow through here for a few more. We pike and find your strong plank. Nobody understands that he's just your best friend, even though he has to climb into the sleeping bag to keep you warm. It's just not fair that your vampire boyfriend is trying to make all these decisions for you. Just 2 more like this before we add on. On this next one, drop the knees, come into a tricep push-up, come back into your plank and find your pike. Plank, drop the knees, give me a tricep push-up. Your elbows are tucked in close to your waistline, then back to your plank and pike sequence. You are so strong. Victoria's army is defeated and you are all safe. Jacob says he'll always be there for you, but you just truly love Edward. So you accept your fate as a future vampire and continue piking up high, finding your plank, and giving me 1 tricep push-up. Edward proposes and we get ready for maybe the best wedding scene ever. Twinkling lights in the forest, a beautiful blacklist dress, and a song that continues to hit even to this day. Take your last pike, come into plank, drop the knees, and give me push-ups. Keep that core tucked in tight, and just give me tricep push-ups. You're not here for long. You are so strong, and that wedding dress is going to look phenomenal on you. Just 2 and 1. Tuck the toes, lift up into your plank, hold here. You got this. You can do anything. Even give up your mortality for a man. Hold here, drop the knees, lower all the way down to the front side of your body. Great job. Come into a cobra if that feels good for you. Lift the gaze, lower down. Time for some awkward toast, wedding celebrations, and your first dance. And look, Jacob came. Hold your arms under your head, rest your head gently, and lift your chest up. Lower down, lift head and chest, and lower down. Just working the upper back here, really feeling that squeeze as you lift up. Good job. Now let's lift both legs up, finding that squeeze in the glutes. Lower down. Lift up as high as you can, really feeling a squeeze through the lower body, keeping those legs nice and lengthened, and then lower. Once you got the movements down, lift both your head and your legs together and lower. You are dancing the night away in Brazil before you get to your very well-deserved honeymoon cabin. Just a few more like this, lifting and lowering, making sure that your core is still engaged. The Isle of Esme is beautiful, but not as beautiful as sparkling under the moonlight in the ocean. Let's go for a swim. Extend your arms by your ears, opposite leg, opposite arm. We switch and switch. I know it burns, but you can do anything. The slow burn has been worth the wait, but he refuses to touch you the morning after. So now you're stuck playing chess. Lower all the way down. Good job. Rest your head on the mat, turn it left and right to release any tension. Sink your hips back into a child's pose, giving your spine a good counter stretch. And let's make our way up to standing for our final series of class. Feet are slightly wider than hip distance apart, toes are turned out. Bring your hands to the center of the mat as you squat down and bring them up by your ears as you lift. Squat low and lift. Bringing that heart rate up like you just threw up some chicken and you just realized you're late. Cue Alice calling, Edward freaking out. The only person who surprisingly has your back is Rosalie. Are you being eaten from the inside out? Yes. Are you debating calling the baby EJ for Edward and Jacob? Yes. One more like this, and then we're adding in a heel lift at the top. So once you get up, lift your heels and then lower. Jacob breaks from the pack just to try and protect you. Tension is high, you have to start drinking blood. You named my baby after the Loch Ness Monster. Yes, while you were squatting, Jacob imprinted on Renesmee. While you're fighting for your life as a newborn vampire, you're also fighting off the Volturi. So on this next one, hands to heart center and we pulse. Hold low, it's almost over. So is Alice's vision of the battle that never actually ended up happening. Just for 3, 2, 1, stand up. Great job. Let's stretch it out. Bring your body all the way down to the mat. Cactus your arms. Bring your left leg up and over your side body. Toes touch the floor behind you. Set the leg down onto the mat and switch sides. The leg comes up and over, getting in a good hip opening stretch. Great job. Let's come into our cobra. Push your arms up, lower back down. One more time, maybe scooching the hands up the mat a little bit more and lower. From here, push yourself up into a downward facing dog. Bring the left leg up and over into a 3-legged dog. Sweep it down to the mat in front of you, parallel with the top of your mat, and come down into your pigeon pose. Inhale deeply here. You did it. You are now immortal with your loving immortal family, living a happy life. Tuck the right toes under, lift back up into your downward facing dog. Let's switch sides. Right leg comes up and over into your 3-legged dog. Open up the hips and sweep it down parallel to the mat. Come down into your pigeon pose. Take some deep breaths here, maybe come even lower if it's within your practice. It feels good to show up as the main character of your story every day. So make sure that you're giving yourself so much love and gratitude for moving your body today. Tuck your left toes under, push yourself back up into that downward dog one last time. Walk your hands to your feet. Bend and stretch the legs just like how we started class. Maybe grab hold of each elbow, swaying side to side. When you're ready, roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't let the wind blow you away on your way out. Make sure you comment below what fandom, movie, character you want to see next.